A Song of Pelinal, Volume 7, on his battle with Umaril and his dismemberment. And after so many battles with Umaril's allies, where dead Aurorans lay like candlelight around the throne, the Pelinal became surrounded by the last Ayleid sorcerer kings and their demons, each one heavy with Varlians. The White Streak cracked the floor with his mace, and they withdrew. And he said, "Bring me Umaril that called me out." And while mighty in his aspect and wicked, deathless golden Umaril favored ruin from afar over close combat. And so he tarried in the shadows of the White Tower before coming forth. More soldiers were sent against Pelinal to die, and yet they managed to pierce his armor with axes and arrows. For Umaril had wrought each one by long Varlians, which he had been hoarding since his first issue of Challenge. Presently, the half-elf showed himself bathed in meridian light, and he listed his bloodline in the Ayleidun and spoke of his father, a god of the previous Kalpa's world river, and taking great delight in the heavy breathing of Pelinal, who had finally bled. Text lost. And Umaril was laid low, the angel face of his helm dented into an ugliness which made Pelinal laugh, and his unfeathered wings broken off with sword strokes, delivered while Pelinal stood frothing. Above him, insulting his ancestry and anyone else that took ship from old El Nofe, which angered the other elvish kings and drove them to a madness of their own. And they fell on him, speaking to their weapons, cutting the Pelinal into eighths, while he roared in confusion, which even the Council of Skiffs could hear. Text lost. Ran when Mor shook the whole of the tower with mighty bashing from his horns the next morning, and some were slain in overabundance in the taking, and men looked for more Ayleids to kill, but Pelinal had left none save those kings and demons that had already begun to flee. It was Moreheus who found the White Strake's head, which the kings had left to prove their deeds, and they spoke, and Pelinal said things of regrets. But the rebellion had turned away, and more words were said between these immortals that even the Paravant would not deign to hear.